Hello everyone. In this video I wanted to take a different approach, maybe just be a bit more casual and have a little fireside cat chat, if you will. Still informative. I'll give you some information that I hope that you can use and is beneficial, but I just want to have a little bit more of a discussion and just more of an open dialogue. This topic is going to involve the challenges of owning a senior cat. Here at Senior Cat Wellness, we're all about protecting your cats and giving you advice and beneficial information for not only your senior cat, but for cats of all life stages. But this particular video is going to be the challenges that come with owning a senior cat, and not only owning a senior cat, but watching your cat progress from adulthood into senior status, and the changes that slowly come physically, psychologically, the whole situation with watching your cat age and what your cat will face with age. There are I have a top 5 list sort of here in no particular order. This is in no order, and there's certainly more than 5 things to discuss, but I have limited this to 5. They're sort of core items that I think could be beneficial to discuss, especially if you have never owned a senior cat or currently do not own a senior cat, or if you have an adult cat that will soon be entering what is defined as senior status. I have a cat that's almost 20 years old, so a lot of these issues are issues that I've been dealing with for about the last 3 or 4 years, especially within the last 2. A lot of these issues have become more pronounced within the last 2 years. But like I said, these are in no order, and I would first like to start with mobility. I should say the lack of mobility. One of the first things you'll notice as your cat ages and begins to creep into its golden years is it's not as quick as it once was. Cats are, basically bouncy balls with 4 legs. In their early life and even well into adulthood. But once the senior status takes over, not only will the walk slow, it'll start to slow, but the gait will become a little, almost like an elderly person with a cane. Maybe some limping going on, especially fatigue in the rear area, the hind legs, the way the cat stands will be a little different, maybe a little bit of a bow to the back, trouble sitting, the standard sitting position, rear on the ground, front legs close together or together lined up. Even that position can become a trial, and it's tough to witness. It's tough to witness. That is one of the hallmark changes in mobility. It's not just the lack of jumping a fence or running. It's walking. Just walking across your living room floor in your home can become a task. So that's one of the obvious things. And there's different stages of declined mobility. You may find yourself in a situation where your cat will be sleeping or relaxing on your floor for hours at a time, and then when it stands up, the back legs just don't work, and we have to sort of press pause and try this again. It's almost like gears grinding. You have to sort of get it in motion, and once the cat gets in motion, we can move around a little bit, but it takes some time. And not only does it take time for your cat, as an owner of a senior cat, this takes time to get used to. Of course, there are vet care, different medications that can handle different types of arthritis, and there's a variety of reasons that cause these mobility issues. But right now, I just want to take the time just to discuss the obvious, that mobility problems and concerns, that's one of the challenges that owners of senior cats will face. Another issue involves restroom habits, more specifically litter box habits, getting in and out of the litter box. Not covering it up or lack of covering it up, but having little accidents on the carpet there. Even though your cat, you may have owned your cat for years and your cat knows the rules of the house and what to do, but sometimes what I have personally learned owning a senior cat is Just because they know what to do, they may not be able to do it anymore. Physically, the body responds differently. So even though they know not to use the restroom on the carpet, sometimes things just happen that they can't control. And this is really sort of what I mean when I say restroom problems and habits, change of habits. It's just something that you have to you sort of have to accept. If you're going to continue to own your cat, a senior cat, you just have to accept this. So another I guess you could say symptom of the aging process, especially as the cat gets deeper into the senior years, is there's going to be some mistakes on the carpet that are quite honestly beyond your cat's control. Just know they're doing their best, and this is just part of the aging process. The third issue is food. This has many tiers. It's digestion is obviously the top issue. As a cat ages, their digestion and digestive system and what they can tolerate is it's not what it used to be. When a cat is in healthy adult life, a cat can only eat just certain things and drink certain things, but to some degree, to some small degree, they sort of get a free pass if they, eat a French fry or drink tuna juice or whatever, because their bodies are forgiving, just like a young adult, a young healthy adult human. You can get away with a lot of things when you're young, and then it's not so much the case as you get older. This is the same with cats. Wet cat food is a priority for cats of all life stages, but especially for senior cats, because this can serve two purposes. It's good for their body. Wet and moist cat food, specially formulated for your cat, is good for their nutritional needs. Additionally, it can also help with their bathroom habits. Senior cats get constipated. A lot of senior cats, constipation is a problem. If they're not having bathroom mistakes on your floor, on your carpet, constipation, going to the litter box, sitting there for a few minutes, nothing's happening, they get out, they're unwell, to say the least, vomiting perhaps. It takes a lot of energy for some senior cats just to use the bathroom. It's things that younger cats would certainly take. It would just be easy, and it's something that a person would even take for granted. The simple things become difficult tasks, and I think that's really one of the biggest take-home messages is, just like for a person, a senior cat, an older cat, the simple things now become tasks. And as an owner of an older feline, it's important to know that the basic things, they're not that easy anymore. So an exercise in patience is essential. In respect to the food topic, fresh water. That's all fresh water, food, that's all under the same umbrella. Fresh water is a necessity for all cats, but it becomes even more of a priority for an older cat. This also helps with getting rid of constipation, getting their digestive system and their system as a whole to function properly, because everything will naturally begin to slow down as they get to the senior level. So things are going to happen that are beyond your control. What your focus should be is to make sure that they're eating wet cat food, and make sure that they're drinking fresh water, and make sure that you're doing the best within logical reason, within your best ability, to make sure they can go to the bathroom in a healthy manner. Now, accidents will happen, but healthy manner meaning make sure they can actually go to the bathroom. Avoid constipation. Do what you can to help your cat along those lines. Point 3, and this is common with all, could be wrapped in all these points, but patience and acceptance. Your cat's going to be slow moving. There's going to be bathroom mistakes. Coming to terms with, as an owner, it can be hard to come to terms with the fact that your cat is getting older. This is especially true if your cat is 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 to 21 even years old. It's harder if you've owned that, if you've had that cat from day one. If you have been with this cat every day since week 1, and knowing what your cat used to do, and how your cat used to behave and what your cat used to be capable of, it can become difficult to watch this slow decline, just like it can be difficult to watch a family member or a friend or whomever have a slow decline due to age. So patience and acceptance is the key. Just understand that the body is different. Like, you know, hairballs. If you have a senior cat that's a long-haired cat, you know, during the adulthood, you know, pull out that fur and eat it. You know, it's just what cats do. Pull out that fur ball and swallow it. It's no big deal, because the body was still able to right that wrong. You know, your senior cat pulls out some fur, and we've got a problem, because the digestive system is not what it was. So things are going to change and things are going to happen, and, you know, patience and acceptance. One of the other issues, and this is the final issue. Cats are creatures of habit, generally speaking. If your cat has been indoors, and it's a domesticated cat, not a stray cat, not a feral cat, you know, it's responding to a set of rules, whether it has been deliberately trained or just sort of learned over the months and the years of how things are supposed to go. Cats are creatures of habit, but creatures of a routine. Felines struggle with change, and this is especially true with senior cats. If you have a cat that's 18, 20 years old, you know, even the slightest changes in your daily routine affects them. If you have an older cat, it's probably in the house all day. You know, it might get out for an hour. Depends on what you personally do and where you live in terms of how you are able to allow your cat to be outside. But there's a routine. There's a daily routine that your cat has come to know. And if you've had your senior cat its entire life, the routine is set in stone. Any changes, subtle but especially major changes, that will affect your cat from a mental standpoint, psychological standpoint. And this can result in physical sickness. Weight loss, diarrhea, vomiting, pulling out fur on the chest area and the legs, the front legs. The cat will get thin. The cat will stop eating. The routine has changed, and you know, you will obviously know the reasons for the change of routine, whatever they are. You know about them, but your cat has no idea what's going on. So there is great anxiety that comes over cats, especially older cats, when change has been made. The introduction of other cats. You know, let's say you've decided to adopt a kitten, or you brought a dog into the fold, or even something like rearranging the furniture in your home. You know, anything that is it's been a certain way for so long and now it's different, your cat will feel that, and there will be anxiety involved. So in addition to all the other issues that I've mentioned on the health, especially on the health front, once you throw in the aspect of change to a senior feline, this could be, it could end up bad. It really could. You know, there's a degree there that you have. There's a fine line that you have to really monitor, because your cat can really take a negative turn if you're not careful. So your responsibility in terms of the change is to be there for your cat every day. Pet the cat, pet your cat, love your cat, spend time with your cat, because allowing your cat to just sort of face the music and face the change on its own, that will not end well. There's just different things that you have to come to terms with and come to accept, and these are all challenges. But once you have personally adjusted and come to terms with the fact that your cat is in its golden years and entering its twilight years, all of these issues will, you can handle these issues. You know, these are daily issues that you will face, but these issues will become the new norm. Where in years past, when your cat was a healthy adult, there was a normal. This will now become the new normal, and just pace yourself, and everything will work out just fine. But these are important. These five aspects that I've detailed are very important. In the link below, in the description box, in the initial link that I will post, I will put up an article or two from seniorcatwellness.com, our website, detailing some of these issues a little bit more, with maybe just a little bit different flavor, a different take. But I encourage you to check out those articles if you are in the current transitional stage, if you will, from your cat going from adult status to the senior life stage. I also encourage you to explore the site on Senior Cat Wellness. We're putting up new articles all the time, so whatever your questions are for this day or this week or this month, we likely have your answer, or at least a piece of advice for you that we hope you find beneficial. In respect of this video, I thank you so much for watching and listening. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.